All right, we're off to do one of our favorite segments. This is what we love to do, album reviews. I love when good music comes and I get to talk about it. It's one of my favorite things to do. This artist right here, Deante Hitchcock, released an album on April 11, 2025. It's been a while, and we haven't been able to review it, but we are here. Good Things Take Time by Deante Hitchcock. 12 tracks. Really, really good, cohesive, short album. Really, really great listen through, 1 through 12. I don't really have a lot of background on him. I remember he was on the Dreamville tapes. I do have a couple of his singles and his records. And looking back at his catalog, he's really, built a pretty good catalog throughout the time that he's been releasing music, and he's getting better and better. I just so happened to see this on Apple Music. I don't know how we're supposed to be finding albums in 2025 these days.
That was my complaint for like the last few years, but especially when it came to the whole Ari Lennox and Dreamville issues. Especially around that time, she had dropped a single. And the only reason I knew she had dropped a single is because I'm like, I wonder what Ari Lennox is doing now, because I'm watching her crash out on
Instagram,
IG Lives.
Yeah, right.
It's like we don't get rollouts in the way that we used to, unless you're a bigger artist like Tyler the Creator or Kendrick Lamar and SZA. We do get those rollouts, but those are kind of also the artists that you're expecting those albums from. So for these lesser known artists, the artists who you kind of need to follow on Twitter to kind of know whether or not they're going to drop an album, it's kind of really difficult. There's just so many new artists, so many songs being dropped on a daily basis. Like we talked about last week, just when it came to the Big Sean battle, or excuse me, not Big Sean. Woof. He wished.
Joey Badass.
Joey Badass. When it came to the Joey Badass, there was 49 artists
that tried to jump in
just within that. So it's just it's weird because we can agree that we're in a strange time for hip hop. The music and the quality isn't quite there for our more household name artists, but there still is a ton of musicians and artists out there willing and able to give you that music. It's just kind of like, how do you find them?
There you go. You just gotta find them, and it's hard. And I'm glad we found one in Deante Hitchcock. Let me play record one, because what I love when a rapper does what I love that rappers do is when you give me track one and you build anticipation. You give me a really good record. You're talking in that record, but you're telling me about what this album is going to be and what journey you're going to take me on and where you're at. So when a track one is good like this, I know the album is going to, follow up and be good. So this is Breakthrough, track one off of Deante Hitchcock's album, Good Things Take Time.
I be lying, try to fix this glitch, I be trying, but time flying. If I don't check in, that mean baggage overhead when I arrive at my destination. Then I'll unpack it all. I pray these commas cover everything I'm lacking, God. Some days I'm esoteric, insecurities creeping, when life assuring me reaching my dreams, just sleepless nights away.
It's hot out here.
Like a tidal wave, emotions hit me overseas. Was a Canada in the six thinking woe is me. On tour taking shit for granted, feeling goofy. When dreams seem just out of reach, man, I turned to the Luffy. In the studio with Cole, hoping they introduce me. Nigga, I'm a fan. Before they got a chance, he crossed the room and dapped me up and shook my hand and told me that he loved my music at a time I couldn't comprehend, man. Brand new deal. Family think I signed for like 2 mil. Really though, I only signed for 10K. Then my lawyer took his cut off the side like a temp fade. That shit ain't last 10 days. Enemy frantic, waving a finger like the Kim Bay. Nigga, don't do it, but all I got is this music. I gotta win. And if I wait, I might not get this chance again. Fuck it. I know you wouldn't understand. Life too short to be long-winded and trying to explain shit. The folks who just won't get it, so punches I roll with them. And I'ma keep on rolling to chest like bone digits, even if I'm alone with it. My grass green.
Man, coming off of Ray Vaughn's and now Deante, it's really looking like 2025 we're gonna get those introspective, self-reflective albums, which I'm always a huge fan of. We got that last year with Tyler the Creator as well, so I'm liking the direction that hip-hop is going. Deante, as you mentioned, he has been running with Dreamville. He was on the House is Burning with Isaiah Rashad as well. So he's definitely making moves with some of those lyrical, miracle, spiritual individuals that we just love. So he's in that range. You know, an Atlanta artist. So again, he's coming from a lot of history, a lot of culture. So Deante Hitchcock, he also had another album in 2020.
Yes, better. This is the one that I remember, and I have a couple of these songs definitely downloaded on my playlist right now.
Yes, better. And even 2016, I didn't catch it when it came out, but I went back and looked at it at the time when Better came out. But good in 2016, better in 2020. He has proven over and over that he is, again, similar to Ray Vaughn. He's not an artist that is going to need a ton of development. He's ready to give you great bodies of work right now. And he has been doing that for the last couple years now. So, like you said, concise album, 12 tracks, under 40 minutes. So it's not something that you're going to have to strain yourself to finish. If anything, you're going to be doubling back to go listen to it again.
There you go. What are some of your favorite records on this project?
Actually, I even pulled one of my songs of the week from last week, Red Clay. That's one of my favorite songs off of this album, Red Clay. Born Broke, Die Rich. And Fight the Feeling with Davion.
Yeah. Shout out you,
Davion. You know, my fault. But honestly, like you said, wasn't really too many songs on here that I skipped. If anything, there was just a couple tracks that just weren't for me. Maybe I just wasn't feeling that vibe at the time. Runaway Bride and The Rain Clouds were really the only two songs that were like that for me. Other than that, it was a pretty smooth playthrough.
I love Red Clay, like you said. Breakthrough, the track one.
Breakthrough, the first track is
fire.
And that's very important. The first track will make or break.
That's how you grab your audience. Give me a great track one to get me started off on your album. Like, that's a lost art in today's hip hop.
Because now a lot of times that first track is an interlude. And it's like, dude, I just turned it on. You're already talking. You're already yapping. Track one, you're yapping. Nah. Or it'd be like, you're yapping for the first 2 minutes, and then the last 30 seconds is the actual song. I'm like, I gotta cut this off.
It's like, this not even your track one.
Yeah,
you
stop playing me.
Exactly.
That's a track 5. Track 5.
Deante Hitchcock, Good Things Take Time. Great album. You guys go ahead and listen to that. And hopefully we get more from him. I loved, he was saying this. He dropped all that music that you were just talking about that was great, and was still finding himself in the predicament he was talking about on that Breakthrough record, where he was like, y'all thought I signed a deal for a lot of money. That shit was gone. Cole said I'm one of his favorite rappers, but at the same time, I'm struggling. At the same time, I'm still trying to put this grind in and this work. And it's hard out here. For somebody that really has this talent. It's really, really, really hard out here. So I'm glad that he kept pushing. I'm glad that he stayed with that music thing, because it's inspirational to see somebody just follow their dreams and you know, stuff come true for them. So I wish Deante Hitchcock nothing but the best. Great album, and best of luck to you in the future as an artist. All right. MUTT Deluxe, Xavier. MUTT was one of the best R&B albums released last year. I think Leon Thomas took the world by storm. We remembered him from Victorious, but he was like, I'm not just an actor, I'm actually a high-level songwriter and singer. He produced a lot of that album. What do you remember about from that time that MUTT originally dropped, and is some of the songs in MUTT still in your rotation now?
Oh, yes. A lot of MUTT is definitely still in my rotation, from Safe Place to Lucid Dreams with Masego. This was, like you mentioned, one of the best, if not the best, R&B album of 2024. So we're in the year of deluxes, the decade of deluxes. So I'm just glad that it didn't stop there. And not only did it not stop there, not only do we have MUTT, the MUTT remix with Freddie Gibbs. But now we got a third.
MUTT with Chris Brown.
MUTT with Chris Breezy. Hey, don't sell your tickets yet. He might be getting out.
I think he's out. I think they let him out. I think they let him out. Yeah. I think he's out now.
They just be playing.
But Leon is doing, you know, what he's supposed to be doing. You're supposed to have 3 MUTT remixes. You're supposed to let people go crazy on your songs. You're supposed to be doing deluxes. You're supposed to be giving your your fans more music. So
that's the DDG effect. You find one song that's good, give me 17 remixes, a slow down version, a Jersey mix. Let me get all that.
I want to shout out Leon Thomas, and I know he's under Ty Dolla $ign's label or however that's working. So I want to shout out Leon Thomas and Ty Dolla $ign specifically for, you know, what they're doing with Leon's career so far. And let me just play. Leon Thomas did premiere this record on IG Live. He gave us a snippet before this this MUTT Deluxe came out. Let me tell you, it's just as fire as I thought it was going to be when I heard the snippet. Not Fair on the MUTT Deluxe. Leon Thomas, let's turn up.
It's not fair. How you just gonna take off your clothes and sit right there? That's it, that's it, that right there, right there. How you just do whatever you want?
MUTT Deluxe, Heal. On your phones right now. I love that artwork.
I know the dog got the
That's
grills.
fire.
That says Heal.
Fire.
You gotta get my cats one.
Ah.
Looking so good, finna get these niggas beat up. Oh, I will fight 1,000 times just to touch you. Even when I know you're lying, won't interrupt you. 'Cause I love you. You would be right all the time if it was up to me. We could afford all night long.
He's did it again, ladies and gentlemen.
When you had your clothes on.
Gave us another banger.
Now I'd rather be
Leon Thomas Hill.
than to be alone. Girl, you
Hey.
know it's not fair. It's not fair.
Hey.
How you just gonna take off your clothes and sit right there? That's it, that's it, that right there, right there.
I'm just glad to see Leon's really getting his well-deserved shine. We know he's got the awards. He's got a lot of the back-end fame and accolades.
Right,
he's
right.
produced and written some of the best songs for some of the top
best people,
artists.
yes.
Ariana Grande, some of our biggest pop artists as well. And he's been dropping music since about 2016, his own music. So we're now in the era of giving him his flowers. And
Right.
I'm glad we're able to give it to him while he's still here. MUTT remix. We got 2 tracks from Big Sean.
2 tracks from Big Sean.
A Kehlani track.
A Kehlani track that I loved. I really loved that track a lot. Not Fair and that Kehlani track to me are probably my 2 top favorites off of this deluxe. So yeah, a lot of great music and a great deluxe to you know, if it wasn't for that Not Fair record, I would probably say that Sir probably had a better deluxe though. A better showing. You remember Sir's
Yeah,
deluxe?
I
enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I did forget about that. I enjoyed the deluxe more than the album.
original of that.
Yeah.
Which I would say I probably enjoyed the album. Of course, we enjoyed MUTT more last year than what this Heal gave us. But at the same time, shout out Leon Thomas. Give us another MUTT remix. Why don't you?
And let's see if the theory is correct. We see here with this deluxe, Leon Thomas went a different path than TDE, and we have the deluxe at the end of the album. Did you finish the deluxe and then run the album back?
I did not. I went straight to the deluxe. I didn't run the album, but I do plan to do that, and I do plan to do it how he has it. First disc 1 and then disc 2.
Right.
And then I'll do disc 2 and disc 1. However, you know, but I did love that with the SOS deluxe. Perfect. I like that you put deluxes in the beginning of those albums so people, you know.
I believe Sir did it as well.
Sir did it as well. Put those in it, and then you flow into the album that you already gave us. Exceptional work by TDE on
Right,
that, on that front.
especially since artists like Steve Lacy and SZA are on record for saying that they don't really want to give us another album until we go appreciate the one that they just gave us. Well, if you're giving us deluxe, you're giving us more music, and entice and give your audience a little bail on to, like, there is so much music out there.
Yeah.
So, like, I think, of course, this is a great project, great deluxe. I'm going to go back to it regardless. But I just feel like, hey, it doesn't hurt to just put that deluxe at the top.
True. True. Before we get out of here, Xavier, and give them our song of the week, I wanted to get your thoughts. I don't know if you were able to hear the new Clipse song that dropped.
I did.
You did? How did you like it? What did you think about it?
Bars. I like that.
What you supposed to expect from them?
Right. We're retired now, but we still get a little bit of coke bars. I'm never gonna be expecting anything less from Pusha T. He is one of the best lyricists. I think he's in my personal. I'm not gonna give you my number where I place him, but he up there.
He's up there.
Pusha
definitely.
is up there for me, and seeing that he got his brother out rapping again. I know for a long time he was saying as long as I didn't really want to get into it. You gotta make sure you keep it clean.
Right.
And there was that whole era of when Kanye wasn't cursing on his track, so we did start to see a little bit more activity from him. So I'm glad to see that keep going. It's been a busy week for some of our OG acts, our older acts. We had the Lock Cypher as well.
I did like that.
I'm just glad to see that we're still being active. We still got pins.
Right. Pusha T and Malice. Pusha T, like you said, Malice, he stopped rapping at a time when we were coming up.
Yeah.
They always said that he's better than his brother. His verse on there, he did not cuss on their most recent single, and his verse was great and exceptional. I don't listen to Pusha T all the time, but the times that I get into that mode, the times that I need to jog, the times that I need to work out, the times that I just want to hear real records and real bars, I put some Pusha T on, and I'm damn near inspired to do whatever. To be Mr. El Chapo Jr.
Put on some Daytona,
bruh, and be cool, like just straight up bars flawlessly. Hey, Pusha T, I didn't remember Jim Jones did diss you last year, sir. And I think you do need to respond to that. I'm just saying he does. But Pusha and Malice, they will be releasing their album Let God Sort 'Em Out on July 11th. Executive produced by Pharrell. Anticipation for this album, are you looking forward to it? What do you think we're going to expect? Just the bars? Great albums? You think features are coming? It's rumored Kendrick, Jay-Z, and
Oh yeah, I'm definitely expecting
heavy
some heavy hitters, some high level features. I'm expecting this to be on the level of a DJ Khaled album on the feature levels that we're gonna be able to get. But I'm not expecting anything less than just bars and A+ production. Kind of free from Ye. Kind of looking forward to see what that production
what it looks like
is
or
looking like on a full extended album. Do we know who's producing?
Well, executive produced by Pharrell. So I was just gonna say, how cool or how great is it if I'm not like, I don't know Kanye and Pharrell's relation or Kanye and Pusha's relationship right now, but if you're not cool with Kanye right now, how cool is it to have Pharrell in your back pocket?
I'm saying,
I mean,
he had the whole album where it was Kanye
both of them
versus Pharrell,
right? So now you can just
out.
now you can just go to a little underwhelming. Yes,
but it has some great beats on there.
Yeah, great beats. But
a little underwhelming.
How great is it to say, oh, I got Pharrell? No,
Kanye,
he want to trip? I got Pharrell. He want to be a Nazi?
Kanye tripping? He a Nazi?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not anymore though.
Oh, he apologized.
He said he apologized and he's not gonna do that anymore. So Kanye is no longer a Nazi, guys. We're good. Back to the bangers. But yeah, Kanye tripping. Oh, I got Skateboard P in the cut.
Recession
ready
indicator.
To go. Yeah, recession indicator. Kanye's back.
Right. I got man, come on. But hey, I'm very, very excited for this album. Can't wait to hear what it sounds like, and I'm ready for it.